Where do you even put a power crept gatekeeper on this tier list? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's jump in and see how this unit compares. Hello, summoners, and welcome to another episode of Fehology, the study of Fire Emblem heroes. My name is Joel, and we're here to look at Mythic Myrrh. Let's just jump right in. I want to see what this unit does. And I've already looked at this once, by the way. I'm so excited, guys. I love Myrrh. Oh, she's a blue dragon flying. I didn't expect the flying part. Everything else is kind of par for the course right now. We've seen so many dragons. Let's talk about this, though. This is a mouthful here. Okay, accelerate special cooldown. She has slaying. If unit initiates combat or is within two spaces of an ally, inflicts Omni -5 on foe during combat, and reduces damage from AoEs by 30%, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up. And then it has adaptive damage. Okay, so we're talking about a melee tank here. This is not a ranged tank unit. In today's meta, that's just not going to go well, right? There are too many things that are going up against you. And, I mean, really you need a special that reduces damage in order to be good in that arena. But to have Dragon Wall and an AoE reduction, that is something that is very useful in a couple different ways. And then we have Darkling Guardian. At start of turn, if unit is within two spaces of an ally, grants defense res +6. That's nice, but foe cannot make a follow-up attack. That's really nice. And Warp Bubble. Foes cannot warp into spaces within 4 spaces of unit. Does not affect foe with pass skills or warp effects from structures like camps and fortresses and rifle domains. It makes sense. So, the thing about this unit, we've gotten so many good dragons lately. So this is tip of the spear, hold the line. This is the unit that in AR, you stick this in front of your Far Savior, and they absorb damage from units like Brave Erica, for example. I have a feeling she probably does very well versus Brave Erica, who are our other melee tanks in Aether Raids. I mean, you've got a ton. Does she do well versus... I'm going to guess, and this is a complete guess just on some things that I've tested. She should do just fine versus Brave Alm because of her damage reduction. I have been testing him, and there are some areas where he's not quite as good as he used to be, which is funny. But I think she'll do just fine versus Brave Alm. In modes like Summoner Duels, this is... Well, let's go back. AR and Summoner Duels, this Darkling Guard is going to be fantastic. Think of all the Wings of Mercy shenanigans. Think of any of the Brave Catria shenanigans. There are so many warping things that go on in both of those modes. In Arena, I don't care. It's fine. You might even... Oh, wow. I'm going to get killed for saying this. In Arena, you might even replace that C-skill. That's something. But yeah, Myrrh did this job very well too, by the way. She just doesn't have as updated a kit as this. This is very, very nice. Summoner Duels in particular, though, there are so many warping shenanigans that people just assume are going to work every time. And this is a way to get rid of those very cleanly and also hold that front line. If you think of videos in the past that I've done with Legendary Dimitri, that's a role that he does very, very well. If you think of like Oblivion Knight, the way he uses young Ike, it's going to be the same thing. If you are in need of this kind of unit, then this is a fantastic unit for you. She'll work just fine as a one-off. I am going to put her as a spark, but just understand that this is a unit you spark for if you need her. This is, yeah. I mean, that's it. The problem is that melee role is very crowded, and it's not just incredibly valuable. Most of your resources are going to get poured into your Far Savior or your nukes. You can have other units to kind of hold that line. There are some interesting things here, like this unit would be good versus units like Hatari Karla, who really focuses on area of effect weapons. And I mean, yeah, Summoner, she's going to be very, very fun to use. I don't think she's a must-have. And so if you need that kind of unit, spark for her. You're going to absolutely love her. If you're a Myrrh fan, spark for her. I mean, come on. I'm a huge Myrrh fan. I think I have to skip this one. Oh, we finally get Defense Res Unity. I completely blanked on that. That's really cool. This is, yeah, this is a great unit. Where does she fit in our tier list? We'll get to that. Let's look at the rest of the banner. What all do we have here? She's so cute. I love Myrrh. I do wish, I mean, her attack sprite, like, it's glowing more than her regular form, but I do like it when they change things up just a little more. Jeez. I know, I'm jeezing her attacking a generic armor. Ellawood. Ellawood is a topic. Legendary Claw's good. I think Dagger's fantastic. Legendary Male Byleth is amazing. Byleth is good. Joshua is excellent. Sita is so good. I normally don't go over this and what you should summon because this is so dependent on what you have in your barracks as to whether this is a thing you're going to summon for or not. I will say blue is a very good color. Sita, Myrrh, and legendary female Byleth are all very good units. They work great as one-offs. They're just fantastic. Joshua, Claude, and Bramamon is sneaky good. I have been getting a ton of use out of Joshua, and I think he is an incredible unit with so many uses in so many modes. I absolutely love that unit. Green, Legendary Edelgard really brings that color down, but Dogger, and who was our other green? I have blanked. Legendary Male Byleth is very good. Red is such a skip. But that's because not all the colors are good. If you have Fey Pass, sparking for Legendary Ellawood is interesting because he enables so many strategies that you wouldn't otherwise be able to use. He is a very unique unit, and unique units always have a place. So keep that in mind. I have seen some fantastic things that you can do with him. As far as the rest of this, I believe we're just going to go over and say, yay, verily, this is sparkable. We're even going to skip through because I don't care. There's the spark. Yeah. I think we've gone over all I want to here. I mean, Darkling Guardian is really, really good. This isn't a very good merge project, just flat out. I wish it was because I love Myrrh. This is in the same vein as Legendary Fae, but she has more use cases just because that C skill is so amazing. Yeah. Summoners. Tier list. All right. I had no idea how convoluted Wind was right now. They just got a lot of refines, and Legendary Ellawood is going to get his refine like in the next year. So keep in mind, please keep in mind this is relative. This is not like Like, I was looking at the dark tier just in comparison, and B tier and this tier versus dark tier is just worlds of difference. Legendary Lyn and Legendary Gunther are very usable units. They're fantastic. They can really have just fantastic usability overall. I don't know how many times I can say use in the same paragraph, but I still think Legendary Corrin is great, but her value is, like, if we had a trending chart, her value would be going down, whereas Legendary Ellawood and Legendary Lucina, their value is going up. Legendary Lucina, her B skill, her hyper swap is just amazing, and it's good in every single mode. It just is. Legendary Ellawood is so unique, and he is a support unit, and support units don't get bad. Boy, that's a bold statement, isn't it? Let's get to S tier. We have kind of a kludge here of different units. I am not putting Legendary Sigurd in a different tier than these other guys. He's really good. He's going to be good for a long time, but I like these other units a lot. You guys saw in my whale ability tier list how much I love Legendary Micaiah. I think she's amazing. I think effective damage is good for long periods of time. The Legendary Female Byleth is better than people give her credit for. She's sneaky good, and her warping ability is amazing, even though Myrrh stops that. For Myrrh, if I'm placing her in this tier list, I am placing her just behind Legendary Sigurd. And keep in mind, this is just win season here. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm placing her just behind Legendary Sigurd, and I'm placing her just behind Legendary Micaiah. I love Legendary Micaiah a lot more than other folks do. I think she's a fantastic unit. That's about the order that I'm going to put her in. Again, Sparkable, I just don't think she's a great merge project. But keep in mind, win season legendaries right now are very, very good. I was impressed with this list here. I didn't realize, normally you see one that's very top heavy, and this one is good just throughout, except for him. Yeah, summoners. I hope this helps. I hope this helps with your summoning. Yeah, I mean, Power-Crept Gatekeeper. Who would have thought that's what they give us? Take care, and schedule an appointment with your Fehology just real soon.